It's good that he made a good decision because the angle wasn't there originally, and he waited for it and showed some patience. And then, so if he'd taken the shot early, or if he had taken the shot in the original angle, we wouldn't think too much of the opportunity. But he showed real good presence there because the goalie dropped on that, probably expecting a pass across the crease, and that was a pretty fine shot, so good for him.
Your team has found so many different ways to win games over these last several games.
Yeah, but none of them prior were poorly, right? We hadn't played poorly in one. And today we did. So that's not like another style that we'd like to kind of nail down. We've been really good. We played very, very well. We weren't very good tonight. I think you can almost feel it coming. You score 9 the game before, and you score in the first minute, and it's just finding that. It felt a little bit like the first game back off a road trip. We've talked about in the past, but it's not something we've really suffered from. So we just weren't very good. And I mean this as a positive. It's a good thing when you have that many guys bad. If you have 1 or 2 guys are off, then you're half your team's right. That's that. But when you have a group that's not as good or not really close to where we would expect them to play, there's something else there. I think you got a pretty good handle on it. So found a way to win a game when things were not easy for us. Our goaltender was very good. And, there was a play late in the third where Anton really back-checked hard. And it won't get noticed, but he killed the play in the corner and then broke the thing out. And that's why he went over in overtime, because he had done something good. He had it's not about earning it even. As a coach, you're thinking, who's got a chance? Well, Lundy was going in the third period, so good for him.
You talk about, obviously, Sergei, how important was he to kind of navigate the rough waters for you guys tonight early on, especially?
Well, I felt it kind of built in the game, just strange stuff, right? We had 17 shot blocks in the first period. That's a tell, right? Your feet aren't moving, and your hands are slow, and your feet aren't moving. So your goalie has to be really good. I think our goaltending has been very good, but we haven't asked them to be the difference too often. They've had to be as good as the other guy a bunch of nights, and that's usually true in any kind of playoff team game. But we needed him to be the guy tonight, and he was.
You switched up the lines there in the third period. I mean, what did you see from all those lines, especially the Lundell line there with Lomberg on the right?
I like that. I thought we got a little bit more there. They had changed their lines a little bit. I wanted Lusterine into a little bit more defensive game with Bennett because we had changed the matchup, and I was grasping at straws. That'd be the truth. I was just looking for something. I thought Ryan Lomberg can do that, has to do that. He has to come up every once in a while and give us the jump. And I thought that line was as good or better when he went in there. And then I thought we were a little stronger on the top two.
You say you could see this coming. You did see this coming. You talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
How this was going in practice.
No, I know. I told him. I had one of my trainers text me in practice yesterday a line that I would remember, so I had for my pregame speech. I'm going to text me this because I need to remember to say this tomorrow because this is ugly. So we live and we learn. The thing I would say that our teams have been, the hallmark of our team this year would be we've had some games that we haven't played particularly well, and we've come out and built off it. So we just probably aren't going to do much video with this one. We're going to change the way we prepare for the next, that's all.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay, guys,
Thank you,
everybody.
Coach.
Thanks, Ray.